Alright, it's day 2 here at CoCoFEST. If you haven't seen part 1 of my CoCoFEST video, it'll be up here. And go there, watch that first. I explain what CoCoFEST is. But with that, it's fairs, amusements, and other stuff. In this case, it's retro computing. It's Fairly Amused. Let's go check it out.
Announcements here really quick here. First of all, there is no presentations today, so you can all just look at the tables and socialize and have a good old time. So, and then I have Ken here who wants to make a quick announcement here real quick. I do. What?
Hey?
No. You guys got to come over here if you want to hear me.
Up here.
Don't hide in the corner. Okay, anyway, so unfortunately Retro Rewind was not able to make the show this year, but he did get a lot of Coco SDCs and stuff ready for the show, and they are available on his website. And so if you go onto his website and you sign into an account, you can get 10% off of buying anything from there using the discount code of CRT10, which is my discount code. So,
How convenient.
absolutely.
Okay.
I don't. It just makes me feel special when people use my discount code. So, yeah. So CRT10, you can buy your Coco SDCs. You can buy other things. Yeah. So even Commodore stuff. Yeah, even Commodore stuff.
Yep, that's it. All right,
Before I turn it over to El Presidente, Jim, we're going to do one last giveaway here real quick, and let me get the name real quick.
drum roll, please.
Yeah. All right, it is going to be David Ladd.
Ooh! Ooh!
All right.
Why, yes!
Is that going to finally tell us what's wrong with David?
So we are going to do the morning anthems, but before that, I know there's folks that are interested in what the status is. So I want to thank everybody who was here yesterday, obviously for exhibiting and presenting, but definitely for those who attended the auction. Preliminary numbers are about $4,800 were raised during the auction yesterday. So thank you all for your generosity. We had 116 folks who registered, so if you didn't register, you can add to that number. I know I did not, shame on me. So I know there was 117, I know, boo, right? So over 100 folks attended through exhibitors, presenters, and folks that just attended our thing. We had a number of folks who got memberships. So yes, Virginia, there will be a 33rd last Chicago CoCoFEST in 2025. So the really fun part, which everybody will have to provide their input on at some point, is Grant and I are considering doing a multi-year contract with the venue. It's been a nice venue. Hope everybody had good luck with their rooms and everything. They've been very helpful. Yes. So we may do a multi-year contract. So in that case, then next year's will not be by definition the last Chicago CoCoFEST, because we'll have one in 2026 too. So we'll see how that goes out. Before we start the anthems this morning, I did want to give some, just a few notes of importance. One is, wanted to thank Grant for putting on the show, being our showrunner. And there's Randy. I want to thank Randy for doing audio-visual. Great videos online. And I'm not sure, I know he's here somewhere, but Eric, our treasurer, and I'm not sure where he is, but took the money. There he is, right there. Henry, where's Henry?
Right over there.
Okay, there he is. Raise your hand, man. There you go. Internet, courtesy of Henry. Let's cheer them making progress. So we're glad to have more options this time. Who am I missing? I want to make sure we take care of everybody. Obviously, thanks for all of you attending. I do want to point out we are scheduled to shut her down at 3 o'clock. Please try and enjoy today until that time, but definitely we want to be out of here by 5. So make sure you get your crap and get it out of here by 5 o'clock today. Okay? So I'm going to turn it over to Brian. Oh, one more thing.
I just also want to thank Brian Weasler for the coffee that he brought. And also, again, Henry also brought some coffee as well. And then also want to say thank you to Mark B. for helping with the auction today as well. Good. All right, if you have any other questions, contact me. If it's something good, if it's something bad, talk to that man back there. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have fun.
Okay, which national anthem is that?
It isn't. The CoCoFEST.
The CoCoFEST anthem. There's Grant again.
Hey, what's up?
I have no idea.
What?
Is it the CoCoFEST anthem?
I have no idea. Is that the CoCoFEST anthem? More or less.
Now you can go beyond. All Nightmare Highway materials have to be destroyed and landfilled, just like the E.T. games from Atari. I don't think they're worthy of that.
I think, didn't the landfill say they didn't want them?
Yeah, I believe you're right. Ron Delvaux picture.
A run. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, I need a copy of Timberman.
We got the rotating MC10. Rotating.
That's why I was like, I gotta go.
That's just slightly down. You know what? There's 3 I've used that to make it even more. So you can
This rotating MC10. Can you keep up with the rotating MC10? Okay, Grant's gonna get actual cocoa at CoCoFEST. This is riveting. This is riveting video, Grant. This is a different kind of cocoa. This is the cocoa you drink.
It's hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa, not to be confused with the failed magazine. There you go. And you got marshmallows.
Yes, gotta get the marshmallows.
All right.
Have a good time, guys.
Awesome. Now I need to get hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Cup. We'll fill it up here with the hot cocoa. And these are not after dinner mints. They are marshmallows.
That would have been a bit of a surprise.
Yes, it would be very minty cocoa, but these are, I don't know, did I put enough marshmallows on it? Okay, there we go. Now we have marshmallows, we have hot cocoa. It's really hot. I'm not gonna drink. I gotta let it cool down.
stare off. Whoever blinks first loses.
The lens that never blinks. It's a good look for you Canadian retro things. At least they're both Canons. Do you feel lucky, Canuck?
Hills, yeah.
Oh, it's still hot. Rick Adams, what are we working on?
Still trying to track down that video glitch from Shanghai.
Oh, with the dragon.
No, the dragon is fine.
Oh, okay.
The dragon is much healthier than he really was.
Cool. I didn't know there was another video glitch. I must have missed that.
Oh, well, it's just on my machine.
Oh, it's very localized.
It's very localized, yeah.
I don't think they dock.
I love it. It's a vlog inception.
He's wandering around filming me.
I know, he's wandering around filming you, filming me. I can film you both so that we can have it totally.
Wow. If it's at filming, maybe we need an extra rinse cycle. What's going on in the overflow room? Things.
Okay, generally most of these strips, and I may be wrong on the SB30.
Oh.
You could do a serial communication port channel, right?
Yep. Let's see. Game on challenge. And my finger.
Now you have a product if you do the wire.
Meow. What did you do, David? Meow. There.
Well, the way it works is you have to have the jumper actively on one or the other side.
Ooh, what's this? Oh. Ooh.
It's just a matter of
Envelopes.
apply. That's right. It's either A to B or B to C. Because what it's doing is it's
There he is.
Should I say hold your applause?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh wait, that's your light.
I keep mine in a bucket. You hit the jackpot there, David, of floppy paraphernalia.
Floppy labels and the sleeves. How are you?
It's busy, busy, busy.
And the other option is
Uh-oh, you got an IO Air. And 140. I don't know. I'm going to blame David Ladd.
Yeah, so in fact, all of the monsters like this, if we found something and we, squished it down, but it didn't really look, so he hand edited it to make it look a little bit usable.
That is a great technique.
Yeah. Right. The rat bites your ankle. Can you drive a giant rat?
Maybe with cheese?
Here, I'll offer him 3 gold to see if he takes it. Accepted.
Those guys
Oh, they'll take anything.
Those aren't very big.
You can buy a lot of cheese with 3 gold.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, we forced to doom the map is always random, but this isn't because I'm using a pseudo random number generator. I'm using Steve York's code. But if you always seed it with the same number, you get the same results, right? That's how these things work. So I've got this big global map, my XY, so this is like X4, Y3. I'm going to use that to seed the number generator, and it always gives me the same layout of trees and
I would have never thought to utilize to do it that way.
So I don't
that limitation.
Right. So I don't. Yeah. So I mean, I don't have to store all that.
Right.
The only thing I store is where are the ins. This XY should have an in. So I'll populate the screen, and then I go, is there in here? Yes. Okay. Stick it on the screen and make sure you put some blanks around it so you can actually get to it, because these things are mountains, you can't get through them. Like, what is that, you know? And I make sure that there's some mountains around it and there's a way to get to it. So then when you get to it, he's playing some spooky music at the moment. So I can say, well, what do I do? Let's search first. So yeah, the bird's chirping, so let's search.
Oh, it gives you a hint.
Yes.
Some kind of grow and
Are you really strong?
so you don't have to
Nope.
No. So I have not upped my strength characteristic enough to be able to climb this mountain and find out what's on top of it.
You can show data that you don't need to the cocoa until those big K buffers are. And then the cocoa just picks what it wants. So it's exactly the opposite.
There's video on the computer. And then there's Mark B. A very expensive heat sink.
Yes. It's worth 50 cents.
Ooh. It sure is. Watch out for inflation, though. What is that, the CPU or?
The SAM chip.
The SAM, okay.
I thought that was kind of...
Did it come that way?
Yeah.
What years are those quarters then? We got
82 and 80.
82 and 80. That's great. That's awesome, man.
I didn't realize that until I popped the cover off to look and see what was inside. I mean, I could through the holes, I could see that there was a ceramic CPU.
Yeah.
But then when I saw the two quarters, I thought that was kind of funny. So.
Oh yeah, that is. It's. So this is a prototype or a development model.
This is just one of the computers I think that he had.
Okay.
That Radio Shack either sent him or whatever, so he could work on. Because this would have been the pre-production board.
Okay. There's the pre-production color computer.
So, and then probably after he had this, then Radio Shack finally got, started selling Coco. And I don't know if these were sent to him from Radio Shack.
Okay.
Well, this one certainly had a lot of use.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has too. You can see where the paint right off.
And you saw the expensive heatsink.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's back when 50 cents was 50 cents.
Right?
You don't see a lot of similarities between the two boards.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, sure, there's some changes.
Yeah, because this is probably about the second quarter, so this is probably about 6 months before the release of the Coco.
Right. You know, there's no RAM upgradability. They don't have any of the jumpers in place for upgrading the RAM.
Oh, okay.
So it was like 4K was probably it. In fact, what chips are on there?
Want to look at it closer?
I don't see. I mean, I see it, but it might actually be 16K.
Ooh.
Don't they actually be 16K ones? That's the composite encoder.
But there wasn't any bodge wires on the bottom, I don't believe. I think that was pretty solid.
No.
Oh, one little one right there, yeah.
Oh, he spotted one.
Well, they did pretty good though.
Yeah, it's like that's spinning.
Amazed that he hung on to this stuff right all this time though. That case might be overkill, but I was trying to think of something, a neat way to display it, I guess.
Yeah, a case for a computer that never had a case.
Right.
Just in case.
Just in case.
And then the deluxe color computer that's a lot of bodge wires.
Right?
Yeah, we haven't totally figured out yet what they're doing with that chip that's actually, because it's actually stuck upside down with double-sided tape.
Oh, it's called, they call that dead bug.
Dead bug?
Yeah, because you have, yeah.
Oh, it's upside down, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we think it has something to do with that phase shift that they did.
Oh, there it is.
I was looking for it.
Yeah, it's like almost under the keyboard.
Oh, yeah. We can. But it was, the exoterm and this cable and this board is what he was using for his development release.
Oh, wow.
So like Quasar and the games that he released that was part of that first release package.
Yeah.
He talks about having this sitting on the desk with this cable, and this was just laying flat on the desk, hooked up with the TV set with this joystick, and he would code it in over here, compile it, send it over to here, and then test it, and back and forth, back and forth.
Wow. Yeah, I enjoyed your guys' presentation yesterday, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Could be a little more polished though, but it was cool though.
Yeah.
This is kind of interactive, you know, we just want to kind of show some of the stuff.
Exactly.
So,
Just, I can't help but wonder, you know, if that thing with Microsoft and this, and they didn't like cancel it or whatever.
right.
If the color, I'm sure the Color Computer 3 would have been a different machine.
But you know, I mean, it's not hard to add this. So you know, the guys that have done the Coco 3 board,
Right.
really, you could make some room and put the serial or put the AY3 chip in there.
Yeah.
Because it's just addressing, from what I understand. So you just throw the data at that address and move on.
And there's the joystick in the article right there.
Gotcha.
Color script set.
Yeah, so this is all.
We're winding down.
Here's your song. She knows it.
You still have that headdress?
Yeah, I used to like the ROM in this unused space right about now. Yeah, and it draws a bunch of O's down here. Now, we haven't flipped this to right, but if I did flip it to right, and I hold down the X key, it's going to start burning as it receives the packets, and you hold it down until all the O's have gone away.
Oh.
Because each O is a 64 byte section. Now it's all been written if it had been in write mode. That's how we can rescue one of these if we burned an experimental thing into it and it didn't work.
Oh, it's the Forgotten Machines cart.
Yes.
Along with the adjacent to the Forgotten Machines porta booth.
Porta booth. That's right. We like the porta booth.
I like the porta booth, and just a banana for scale.
Right.
That must be an 8-inch floppy disk.
It's an 8-inch floppy disk because it doesn't fit in the 5 1/4.
Sure doesn't. But we have a banana for scale. Mark B's up to something.
Mistyping.
Well, you mispronounced, so that goes right along with your mistyping. Ooh, that's pretty. What is it?
I was running a Coco 3 only program on this thing.
It's usually what happens when I try to do like a double speed poke on a Coco 1 or 2. It does that, or something very similar.
Not happy.
Everybody's packing up. Look at this. Packing up. Ooh, piece of candy.
RGB candy.
RGB, yeah, you're right. That is RGB candy. RGB candy. Aha! Very good.
That's full of stuff. Video games. That's an idea.
What's that picture from?
1982. That's AJ. He's trying to recreate that scene.
Oh, in 1982. Okay.
TV's in the same model.
Oh, very nice. Yes, they are. Wow. I think just like all of us, he had more hair then. Yeah.
You did it. You printed one.
He did, yes. I had more hair back then too. The dinosaur poster is going extinct again. Dino Wars! It's the incredible shrinking dino poster. This is riveting. Kidding. It's not easy being wrinkly. Yeah. There it goes. The dinosaurs are like, I'm melting! Melting! What a world!
I'm not either.
All right, that's going to do it for CoCoFEST here 2024. We will have a CoCoFEST next year. I hope to attend. And everyone's packing up or has packed up and left already. So, like, subscribe, mash that notification bell, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.